This video is entitled Maintenance Menu Designer Overview. One of the most important tools that you will use in the estimating system is the menus and standard takeoff. The menus give you access to parts and assemblies organized into easily identifiable groups. Therefore, being able to create and modify the menus is a very important task that everyone should learn. You gain access to the menu designers through the same maintenance menu that you use to get to the parts and assemblies file. Close the bid list and you open the maintenance and data file maintenance, and here's menu designer. Once you have located and opened the menu designer, you will see a tree list on the left hand side and some abbreviated information on the right hand side. When it's originally opened, it's already selected the AF menu, that's the code up here in the left hand corner, and it starts showing you all the components of the AF menu. But if you go down and select the ballast menu, it will change to the ballast menu. The boxes and the box assemblies, it will show you the box assembly menu and all the components within it. And these are the items. The important information that you can see on here is the menu code and the description, the position in the field, whether it has a conductor and whether it has a multiplier, and its source. The A would be assembly, it would have a P for the parts file, or an M for another menu. And you can have all three on a menu. The best way to understand a menu construction is to examine a menu in detail. For this examination, I'm going to show you the EMT autofill menu. When I click on the EMT autofill menu, I can see the items in the menu on the list that comprise the menu, and at the bottom I have a menu designer button. I click the menu designer button, the program opens the menu designer and displays the menu, the EM menu, in its detail. The top of the menu shows the menu code and the menu name. Once a menu has been created, it is not very usual to change the menu code or menu name. It becomes a little bit of a problem. But if you're in the process of creating your first menu and you make a mistake, or you want to change the menu code or change the menu name, and you've not gone and added this menu to a bunch of other menus and added this menu to a bunch of assemblies, then it's certainly okay to go in and change the menu code and menu name. But once this particular menu has probably been added to 500 or 600 assemblies, and changing the menu code and menu name might be a little bit more difficult. If you want to change the menu code, you have a button at the bottom of the screen, and this button and its sister button to the right of it have only one purpose. It puts the menu code and menu name into edit mode, allows you to change the menu code and menu name. Once you're finished with that, saving it will save the changes that you have made. Below that, we have the menu item modifier. It has the position of the item that is selected. Right now it's looking at item number 1, that it is a parts index. That's what the P stands for. If it was an A, it would have another. On this form, I could select the conduit support system menu, and it will tell you it comes out of the menu file and it's in position 21. Going back to the fields, we have the conductor field and we have a multiplier field. If you look at the wire says it's a conductor and it has a multiplier of 1. What this does is during fill mode, when you select wire, it will put in, and you're filling a piece of conduit, for example, let's say you had 100 feet of conduit. Because it has a multiplier, it would automatically add 100 feet to the count field. And then it will pop up, because it is selected as a conductor, it will pop up the utility to define the number of conductors and the amount of makeup for that wire. So you could add 3 or 4 conductors and the amount of makeup you wanted, and that will these two functions will perform that task. The multiplier puts in 1 foot of wire per foot. The conductor pops open the little box. Under the couplings, we have multipliers on the couplings. So we have a multiplier of 0.10, so you're going to get 1/10 of a coupling per foot of pipe whenever it is added in. It's also going to add in the proper size and give you a number of conductors multiplied by number of couplings, 1/10 of a coupling for every foot of assembly parent pipe. Straps, there's another one that has a multiplier on it, 0.15 straps per foot, and those are the items that you normally put multipliers on. No pull string has multiplier of 1.10 pull string, so regardless of which one of the pull strings you put on, you put into the system, it's going to add 1.1 feet of pull string per length of pipe. The items on the right hand side allow you to select new indexes to put on the system. You select the index and then you drag it over into the position, and I'm going to show you that when I show you how to create a new menu. Same thing for assembly file. You select the assembly, you drag it into the position, and it's just that simple to create a menu. This is the most powerful thing you could be doing. And here are some menus. You could add any menu you want to the menu to a menu. So that you could link menus together and allow yourself to move around a lot quicker. You can see that this particular menu has 3 menus in it. It has the conduit support system, it has the LBs, Ts, and Xs, and master menu are items on this menu that you can just click on and to go back to those menus. This concludes the Maintenance Menu Designer Overview video.